Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. Jeez, I had to guess at that. My sound is off over here. I didn't hear the goal horn. All right, we have game number 66. I think I'm not sure if this is the last game of the road trip. I think it's the second of the homestand, second last. They go on the road again for very short. Um, Game number 66. Who are we playing? The New Jersey Devils in town to take on the Habs. The third overall, I think, in the league, New Jersey Devils. And this is going to be nothing new for Montreal because the last two games, they've taken on two really good teams in the East, and they took them right down to a shootout. Let's see if they can do that three in a row. That would be crazy. I don't know that I want to do it from a points perspective, but I have something here to let you know that that's not so bad. It hasn't been as bad as you might think. All right, so I've got game day news. I have a game preview, the lineups, and what we do here every game. Guess the score contest. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. You can pick that guy from either team, and you win a cash prize of $10 directly into your bank account. We have not had a winner for a little while. You have to be the first person with that guess in the chat. If you're making a guess, just scroll through just to make sure nobody else has that. And there you go. Yeah, we had 4 winners this year. Haven't had one for a little while though. So hopefully someone will win that tonight. I'll give you my guess in a little bit. And let's see who's here. And then I'm going to do some game day news. I got a lot of it actually today. So we'll see if we can get it all in. BL, who's not here, I imagine, at the moment, but he's going to the Q game tonight in Sydney. Cape Breton versus Charlotten. Maybe he'll be here in the third period, and he's going to take 4-3 Devils, and Dawson Mercer with the first goal. Thanks, by the way. He says, have a good show. Thank you. If in case you're there, I don't think you are. Abs Guru, how's it going, man? 4-3 Habs, Matheson first goal. Gislain, 5-4 Devils, Tatar for his goal. I read these first 4 when I got in the show. Okay. And I saw the Tatar one. I went, oh, yeah, I forgot Tatar is there. That's weird. Anyway, Standaman. Good evening, Standaman. 4-3 Habs, Tatar for his goal. Filibuster. How you doing, man? It's going to be a hot game. 56-5 with Byro. Who's Byro if it's not Byron? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we're right. Everybody's out. But you mentioned, is it Dak? Do you say Evans? No, Dak and Evans skated together today. First time they've skated before the Habs practice, though. So they're skating on their own. It's a start. I've got some injury update on these guys. I'll let you know more than that. Well, a little bit. It's not that much, but keep going, I guess. Jason, hey, Jason, 4-2 Devils. Hughes first goal. Phil says also 6-5 win for Montreal. Raphael Harvey Pinard with the first goal. Drake, 4-3 New Jersey. Gooley first goal. And Doug, 4-2 Montreal. Nick first goal. Awesome. So let me, I'll do the game day news as much as I can. Okay, to go along with that, got something to show for that. Here's the injury update. It's not that much really, but it's put out this morning. No, yesterday by the 2 days ago. But I only saw it yesterday. I could have had this for the last game, but I didn't see it till the day after. So Kirby Doc, lower body, he'll be out indefinitely. Indefinitely doesn't really mean much, and he's starting to skate, so maybe he comes back before the end of the season. I don't know. Brendan Gallagher, lower body, we saw him in that walking cast, will be out for 3 to 4 more weeks. Basically, the season's done in 3 to 4 weeks. Well, if it's 3, it's different, but if it's 4 weeks, the season's done in 4 weeks and 2 days. Arbor Jack, I underwent shoulder surgery. I sound like I'm stuttering. On March 1st, a full recovery is expected, and he should be ready for the start of training camp. Now, he'll be ready for the start of training camp. I'm not sure he's going to be 100% at the beginning of the year, but we'll see. Hang on, I need a drink. Habs have lost over 440 man games to injury this season. 36 players have played this season so far, and Coach Marty has had to use 130 different line combos, but that's since he's been coach of the Habs, because last year we had the same problem. Since Marty's been coach, he's had to use 130 different forward line combos. That's crazy. This is another tiebreaker for Montreal in that it's a season. It'll end the season series between the two teams, and they've each won a game. I'll have those results there later in the preview, but yeah. So they haven't done well. I think the last two games were also, but the last one was, and they lost those. So we'll see what happens tonight. Habs have just one power play goal in their last 7 games. No surprise. Barron was emerging as a power play quarterback when he got injured, so not helping. That's since I think that 7 games is since he got injured. So Alex Belzile on a 3-game goal scoring streak. So that's going to be interesting. See if he can keep that going. He also has, I think, 6 points in. No. He's got 10 points in 19 games with the team so far this season. I think that's the number. I didn't write that down. Habs are currently on a 5-game losing streak, with 2 of those losses being shootout losses. That's the last 2. To give them just 2 points out of the 10 possible points they could have had. So the tank is still on, right? They've gotten 2 points out of the last possible 10. They're all 1-goal losses. So they've been keeping it really close and everything. And maybe it's worrying guys because it looks like they're doing better than they're doing at the, as far as points go, but they're not. So nobody has to be worried. To go with that, strength of schedule. I don't know how well you can see this, but this is the strength of schedule on, I think, all bottom 10 teams. So Montreal has the hardest one. The in yellow is obviously the team on one side, and those other ones on the other side, those are games that I guess the people who put this together believe that they've got a chance to win, right? So Montreal, looking at Columbus, they got 1 game with Columbus and 1 with Philadelphia. They give the amount of games also with those teams. So basically, if you go by, I've seen some projections for some of the teams below Montreal, and if those are accurate, and that's actually what happens, Montreal could end up in the bottom 3 and maybe the bottom 2. But I mean, that's the games have to be played on the ice, so we'll see what happens. But I mean, there's potential for Montreal to move down. Let's see, what else do I got? Suzuki Caulfield dock line. This is an advanced stat top 25 list, I think, and that's for highest goal scoring rates on a line for a line that is played for 250 minutes or more together, and at even strength. And on the bottom here at 18, so it is a top 20. I thought it was 25. So Montreal 18. You see their thing there? That's Doc Suzuki Caulfield, 360.6 minutes together. They were, I think they scored 22 goals, gave up 23 though. It's not great, but they're in the top 20 on this list. So, and what I think I want to get at here is, with a better team around them, like the team is better. I mean, that line has really big potential to be a top line in the league. I guess that's what I was getting at. Not in a great way that I do it, but I was getting there. Marty Rosinski turns 52 years old today. Happy birthday, Marty. We got Marty in exchange for Patrick Roy in that deal. We got him along with Sylvain Thibault and Jocelyn Thibault. Sylvain Thibault. Jocelyn Thibault, and the other guy was wait. The Russian tank guy. Can't remember his name. That's not very good. Somebody out there will have it. I'll give you my update, and then I got one more thing. Guess the score contest. My pick 4-3, New Jersey. I couldn't decide on either Timo Meier or Jack Hughes, so one of those two guys. Now I can do the 2, so nobody give a guess with 2. other than me. And the last thing I have is something that's funny. So this is from the point of view of Toronto Maple Leafs fans, the Rocket Richard race. That's the goal scoring race for the Rocket Richard Trophy. So remember, from the point of view of Toronto fans, McDavid 54, Pasternak 44, Thompson and Rantanen 42, Draisaitl 41. This is right now. Kaprizov 39, Austin Matthews 29, Jason Robertson 38. You see where they're getting at? I thought it was funny. And I believe that's true. They think he's right up there in that race when he's not even close. And if you remember, somebody here who said he won't even get 50 goals. Never mind 60. And is he going to get 50 goals? Not even close. It was a lucky guess, though. I think I'll admit that it was a bit of a lucky guess. All right. We got about 5 minutes before I'm going to do the preview. So that was a lot of stuff that I found this morning. Let's get back to you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, there's no use in me doing this. That's for sure. So it's all your fault, you guys, that I'm here. It's not, doesn't matter how bad I am, it's your fault. How it works. All right, Robert Dario. Hey, how's it going, man? 4-3 Habs, Suzuki first goal. And then Lucas comes in with the exact same guess. Lucas changed it to Anderson. By the way, I got to meet Lucas yesterday. I met Lucas and his girlfriend at the mall, and I was able to give Lucas his prize because he won a prize like 2 months ago. And we're just getting so I apologize, Lucas. It took so long, but it was great to meet Lucas, and we actually talked a little bit about potentially going to do a get together, like a meetup this summer. I think in July is where I think I want to do this. Not far from here where I live. And we'll talk about it a little more as we go along. All right. Phil says, injury update. We are all injured except Suzuki. Suzuki is the only player this year that has not missed a game. He has not missed a game since he has joined the Habs. He has an Ironman streak of 270. I believe you're right. And he's building towards an Ironman streak run. But I don't know. He just doesn't miss games. It's not to say Suzuki isn't hurt. He has had injuries, nothing to cause him to miss a game. And that's another reason why Nick Suzuki is the captain of this team. It's part of his makeup. It's part of his character. It's part of what makes him a leader. 87% is his success rate in the shootout. Awesome. Ed didn't work the last game, though. But it's okay. It can't be perfect. The Habs need to have a review of the medical staff. 2 years straight of leading the league in lost players due to injuries. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm there yet, but if this starts happening next year, I got to agree. There's got to be an explanation for what's going on, but it doesn't look good for medical staff and trainers. I mean, the players love those guys, but I don't know. Something's going on. It's weird. But I'm not there to call on for that yet. Habs will draft two of Bedard, Fantilli, and Dvorsky. I don't know. You're counting on the Florida pick. That Florida pick, I don't know. They might not end up where we think they're going to, or hope they're going to end up. It looks like it's going to be a high pick, not a low pick. Or the other way around. I don't know how you look at it. If we keep playing how we played those last two, I think we will be going up. I don't think so. No, I think that I think, what I'm looking for from this team is not to win these games, but to do exactly what they've done the last two, right? Stay with them, compete right up as long as they can. If they win some, they might. But, that's what I want to see. And I think that they're happy with that. They want to win too, but they also just want to compete and do their best. And they know they're not going to win a lot. It's just from something I saw with Edmondson, a little interview with Edmondson after practice today. They know what the score is, and they're just trying to do as good as they can and go as far as they can with all these teams that are better than them. Robert Dario, thank you for that. Andrei Kovalenko, the Russian tank. That's one of the players we got for Patrick Roy. J-Fed, 5-2, New Jersey. Meyer, first goal. Good guess. Will Austin Matthews even get 50 games played in postseason? What do you mean by that? Oh, you mean because they don't play a lot of games in post? Yeah, I don't know. If he goes to another team, maybe. Bye-bye. Habs 4-2. Habs 4, Jersey 2. Harris first goal. Coast to Coast Hockey, or NHL. How's it going, man? Good to see you. The real prize is meeting the old man. If you ever go through Verdun, let me know. I'll buy you a beer. I don't go anywhere, but we're going to do this. Hopefully you'll come to the meetup. I mean, I just don't go anywhere anymore. Especially at night. I'm a homebody. Oh, Lucas, I was thinking exactly the same thing, that I'm not going to be wearing glasses. I bet you I'm going to look different. And yeah, I know. I have done a video. I've done one or two. I don't still remember the last one. I tried to actually read a poem without my glasses. It was not easy. Yeah, I didn't think of it. I had them with me. I should just put them on. Right, eh? He says, now I understand why Superman's disguise work. That's a good one, Lucas. I really like that. It's true. I mean, you do look different. It's the truth. You want to see? Okay, this is what Lucas saw. See, and it's a different look. And then I had my mask on, so I noticed him. Although I would have thought the scooter might have been the giveaway, but where am I? Sean, hey Sean. The thing about Florida is they might only be a couple of points back, but they played 4 more games than the other teams. Might be 5. Well, this is a good point. Yeah, I didn't look at that. So that's a really good point. And hey, maybe that'll be to Montreal's advantage. You don't know how it works out, but hey, it's good to have it like that. Daryl Adams, how's it going, man? You see 5-1 Montreal over the Oilers. McDavid first goal. Wrong game, dude. That was wrong game. It's New Jersey tonight. You might want to rethink that one. All right, I'm going to get to the preview. I thought I'm the one that does microdose and can't remember. No? Daryl, you joining me with that? When did we play the Oilers? It wasn't that long ago. I know that. But yeah, it's definitely not tonight. Yeah, I'm going to do a preview. I just blanked there for a second completely. All right. Tonight's game. We got the 42 and 6. I'm going to do that again. We got the 42, 16, and 6. There you go. New Jersey Devils in town take on the 26, 33, and 6 Montreal Canadiens. How to watch this game tonight. Starts at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. You can watch it on City TV, where I'm going to watch it tonight. So I'm going to have it first. Sportsnet East in English, TVA Sports in French, and in the Devils region, MSG SN. And for all you people who have to watch it online tonight, I don't. NHL 66. Hopefully that's working. I don't know. It didn't work the last 2 times. Season series, November 15th of last year, we lost to them 5-1 at home. And then just last month, February 21st, if you remember, in New Jersey, they had a fantastic 5-2 win. That's Montreal. So season series is split. Tonight's the tiebreaker. Last 10 record, they are 7-2-1 in their last 10, and they won their last game. Montreal 3-5-2, and they lost it's a shootout. It should say shootout, not OT. 2 shootout losses in their last 2. Home and away, Jersey on the road, 24-4-4 on the road. It's not an encouraging record for us to look at. Montreal 14-15-3 at home. That's the same thing. Scoring chances for percentage, 43.9% for Montreal, 29th. 56% even for the Devils, second in the league. Goals per game, 2.69 for Montreal, 28th. 3.55 for the Devils, 4th. Goals against per game, 3.55 for Montreal, 25th. So they're 3.55 goals per game. We give up 3.55 goals per game. What do you think is going to happen? And they give up 2.70 goals against, 7th in the league for them. Power play percentage, 15.7% for Montreal, 31st in the league because it sucks right now. 21.9% for them, 13th. So that's a good, it's not great power play, but it's a good one. PK percentage, 73.9% for Montreal, 29th, and they have 81.7%. That's 10th. So you combine those two, it's 103.6, and that's a good special teams. They're going to be hard to beat on both of those. Head-to-head record 1-1-0 for both teams. Face-off percentage, they are 51.6% at the dot so far this season, 12th in the league. Montreal, 49.2%, 20th. And shots on goal for and shots on goal against are allowed, however you want to look at it. Shots on goal per game for them, 34.6, for Montreal, 27.8, and shots on goal allowed per game, 28.2 for the Devils, 33.7 for Montreal. Goalies tonight, honestly, I don't think. No, actually, I think I know it is. The New Jersey goalie's not on the board here. Can't remember his name, but it's not these guys. It's Jake Allen going to be in net tonight. 14, 20, and 3, 335 goals against, 898 save percentage, 1 shutout, and the players to watch over the last 5 games. That's it. Points. Dawson Mercer with 9 points for them. Jonathan Drouin with 4 for Montreal. Goals. Mercer with 3 goals. Belzile with 3 for Montreal. Assists. Mercer 6 assists. And Drouin 3 assists. And plus minus. Boquist with a +4. Edmondson with a +3. Team leaders. Hughes with 36 goals leads in goals for them. Caulfield. Now, that's really nice to see, though, really, right? Caulfield and Hughes both leading the team in goals, each team in goals. I mean, that's just apropos. Caulfield is not going to get any more than the 26, though. Points, Jack Hughes, 76 for them. Suzuki, 49 for us. Average time on ice, Dougie Hamilton, 22:07 for them. Mike Matheson, 24:10 for us. And wins, Vanacek, 27 wins for them. Allen with 14 for us. Bottom 11. Now, the reason I'm giving bottom 11 is, think about this. If you're in 11th, right, and you win the lottery, 11 jumps up 10, brings you to 1, you could actually win the lottery. So having bottom 10 is not really accurate, because if you're at 10th and you would jump up 10, you're at 0. So 11. So we're going to be bottom 11 from now on. But from 11 down, Buffalo, Detroit, St. Louis, Vancouver, Philadelphia, Montreal, Arizona, Anaheim, Chicago, San Jose, Columbus. And I think the only change there is Chicago and San Jose kind of flipped. They just because of number of games played, I think, because they're tied in points. And there you go. New Jersey scoring, top 5. Jack Hughes leads the way, 36 goals, 40 assists, 76 points. Hamilton, 18 goals, 43 assists, 61 points. Hischier, 27 goals, 32 assists, 59 points. Bratt, 25 goals, 33 assists, 58 points. And Dawson Mercer, 22 goals, 26 assists, 48 points. Montreal's top 5. Suzuki, 21 goals, 28 assists, 49 points. Caulfield, 26, 10. I want to run through that too quick, and I did it badly. 26 goals, 10 assists, 36 points. He's not going to get any more. Kirby Dach, don't know if he's going to be back in time, but maybe he will be to get some more points. 12 goals, 23 assists, 35 points. Dvorak also out. Don't know how long. 10 goals, 18 assists, 28 points. And Josh Anderson with 19 goals, 8 assists, 27 points. His next one is his 20th. And he just missed on that last year with the amount of games left. I dare say Josh Anderson's going to get 20-plus goals this season. New Jersey lines projected for tonight: Hischier, Tatar, Mercer, first line; Hughes, Meyer, Boquist, second line; Howla, Palat, Bratt, Third line, McLeod, Wood, and Bastian. Fourth line, Siegenthaler, Hamilton, first pairing. Graves, Marino, second pair. Smith and Severson, third pair. And there's the goalie, Akira Schmid. And I want to say he played against us the last time or the time before that, one of the 2 games this year. We had him. It rings a bell. Habs lines, not much change, I don't think, but we'll look. Suzuki in between Harvey Pinard and Yulinen. Drouin centering Hoffman and Anderson. Tierney centering Pitlick and Guryanov. And then Belzile in between Pezzetta and Anthony Richard. Matheson and Kovacevic. Gooley and Savard. Edmondson and Weidman. Jake Allen getting the start. And there you go. That's it for that. I got about 14 minutes to go before I got to take off, so we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about right here. Where was I? Yeah, but Phil, I don't know. On Hockey's not my favorite place to get it, but you're right. On Hockey, if NHL 66 is not working, so no, NHL 66, I guess depending where you are, right? But for me, the best place to watch it. Just all around, just the best place. It beats everything in every category. It's just not working for the last 2 games, but it happens, probably be back today. If not today, next week. Lucas, man, what Caulfield could have got if he played a whole season. Well, I dare say that no, I'm going to put it up. This joke I made here about the Leafs fans. I dare say Caulfield would legitimately potentially be right there in between Robertson and Kaprizov, and maybe higher, maybe a little lower, but he would be legitimately up in there, in my opinion, right? Think of the amount of games he's missed, and he had 26 goals. I think he'd be up near 40, if not over 40 right now. So there you go. And when I've said, since Matthews got his 62 last year, and I said I thought Cole Caulfield was a better goal scorer than Austin Matthews. My legitimate opinion, not a rose-colored glasses opinion. I'm sorry, but I think he would be proving me out this year. There you go. Now, I guess Matthews missed some time too, so there's that. But still, wasn't going to have. I think they were calling for him to have 65. The Leafs fans, 65 or 70 for Matthews. All right, where was I? Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be where I am. Go back to the comments. Lucas, yeah, I mean, NHL 66 is better for me. And for, everyone's different. Hey, Justin, how you doing, man? You're moving. All right, that sucks. Don't envy you on that. Mary Jo, 4-2, Devils, Miles Wood with the first goal. For to be a Hab, don't forget to put your clocks ahead tonight. Good point. Don't forget, clocks ahead tonight. Yeah, don't forget that. So actually not tonight. Well, it depends how you look at it, right? From 2 a.m., which is Sunday. But at 2 a.m., you go to 3 a.m. And so I know here, because we're changing the time, so where they are, bars have to close an hour earlier. Technically, it's not, but it is an hour earlier. Like, it doesn't bother me in any way. Bay Baez, didn't you get yours in? Had 4-2 with Harris. You're going to put Gooley instead. Awesome. Gotcha. Sean, yeah, I mean, we have too many, right? So you're going to have to move some guys. It's a matter of you got to judge, and if they judge right, they'll pick the right guys to move. And sometimes it's not about that, and it's about what the other teams want and then what they have that you want. And so you're willing to. But yeah, you got to give to get. And they will have to move guys, I would think, because there'll be too many good D here. Yeah. I don't disagree with that necessarily. All right. I'm going to do this because nobody's watched this video of mine, and I would like people to see it. Well, there's 25 people. Maybe all 25 people are in the room saw it. Maybe not. Here's my latest video. It's only like 4 minutes and change. I hope you enjoy it. Coming up right now. It started with Bo Horvat on January 30th night. Canucks got back Beauvillier, Aturati, and a first-round pick, right? Next went Tarasenko and Mikola. St. Louis's ranks got thinner. They got back Blais and 2 picks, and also Hunter Skinner. Then they got Abramov from the Leafs, Adam Gaudette, and some picks. They sent back Ryan O'Reilly and Achari to those dicks. Washington sent Dmitry Orlov and Garnet Hathaway. To the Bruins, 4-3 picks, and Craig Smith, I want to say. In walks the Canadiens, to the Stars goes Dadonov. They send us back a good upgrade in Denis Gurianov. The Devils picked up Timo Meier. That's a pretty big win. The Sharks got a big haul in return. Keep your eye on Shakir Mukhamadullin. Tampa Bay got Tanner Jeannot. It was a huge overpay. They sent the Preds Cal Foote and gave all their picks away. Sam Lafferty and Jake McCabe with 2/5 go to Tirana. Joey Anderson and Gogolev go to Chicago, but they don't wanna. The Edmonton Oilers made a trade sending Puljujarvi to the Canes. They got back Patrick Puistola. Who? I don't know that name. Patrick came to the Rangers, a lot to be explained. Between Chicago and the Coyotes, 75% is being retained. Leafs Pierre Engvall to the Isles, in return a third-round pick. Leafs need to make room on the roster so all the other trades can stick. Then the Leafs acquire Luke Schenn. Canucks take a third in 2023. Are the Leafs all in to win a cup? Man, they gotta be. And now they've traded Rasmus Sandin to the Caps of Washington, got a first in 2023, and got Eric Gustafsson. Nashville got Tyson Barrie, a good prospect, and 2 picks. They sent the Oilers Matthias Ekholm and a 2023 sixth. Kings got Korpisalo and a Gavrikov named Victor. The Jackets got Jonathan Quick and 2 picks. Can the Jackets make him quicker? Washington picked up a second-round pick. They gave up a real good fella. They sent to the Colorado Avalanche a former Hab named Larzella. Arizona gets a third in the 2026 year. They send to Carolina defenseman Shane Gostisbehere. Canucks get Philip Roenick and a fourth in 23. Wings get a first and second. A good trade if you ask me. Oh boy, the Sens won the sweepstakes. For Coyotes Jacob Chychrun, did they not? For a first and 2 seconds. Is that really all Arizona got? The Preds sent Michael Granlund to the Pittsburgh Pens. They got back a second-round pick. When the season ends, Boston loses Taylor Hall, then makes a trade that's a doozy, sending 2 picks to Detroit Red Wings in exchange for Tyler Bertuzzi. Back to Jonathan Quick, who wasn't really happy to be going to Columbus, a team that's really crappy. So the Jackets call up Vegas. Can you take Quick? Let me explain. Vegas says, we'll be happy to, if 50% you do retain. Columbus says, yep, we'll do that. Thanks for taking Quick. Send us Michael Hutchinson and a 2025 7th-round pick. Max Domi goes to the Dallas Stars, along with Dylan Wells, it seems. Chicago gets a second and Khudobin. Max goes to his 6th team. Habs make a minor league deal, sending Nate Schnarr to L.A., receiving defenseman Frederic Allard in return. Who'd have thought he'd get called up right away? The Pens send Brock McGinn and a 3rd-round pick to the Anaheim Ducks. The Pens get Dmitry Kulikov, along with a big bag of pucks. Coyotes trade Troy Stetcher and Nick Ritchie to the Calgary Flames. For Connor McKay and Brett Ritchie, hey, they both have the same last names. Brother traded for brother, not a big mystery. First time a brother traded for his brother, though, in the NHL's history. John Klingberg goes to the Wild. The Ducks retain 50%. They get 2 players and a 4th-round pick. I guess it was good money spent. 65 trades at this year's deadline. I think that's a record, no joke. So many players have a new team. I think the NHL's fax machine broke. The 2023 trade deadline comes to a close. There really were lots of deals. But the Habs getting Denis Gurianov, man, I like how that trade feels. There you go. Hope you like that. How much time we got left? We got about 5 minutes left now, and I'm gonna have to take off before the game. So we got about 5 minutes to talk. I'll see what you guys have said in the chat. Hopefully it's good. Maybe it's gonna be that's shit, man. Why would you write that garbage? Where are we? Farther back. Whatever happened to Norlander? Don't hear. Oh, he's in Laval. He's playing Laval third pairing. I think third pairing. What's the first 8-track I bought? 8-track I never bought. Vinyl, Day at the Races, Queen. Bohemian Rhapsody. That's my first ever record I bought. First ever record I stole. It's true. Elton John's Greatest Hits. But the first record I ever bought was with my own money. Like I went to the store like that. That was Day at the Races. Next year we gonna have problem with the forwards. I saw the video with the high voice. Oh, I ran it fast. I'm not sure which one though. I have a few like that. Jack, hey Jack. 5-2 Devils. Jack Hughes first goal. Quinn. Hey, enjoy your dinner. Thanks for dropping in and saying hi. Appreciate that. Harry. 7-4 Devils. Hughes opens the score. Awesome, Phil. Glad you like it. Every time I write something like that, you know that you're in mind. Daryl says, Rick mentioned 5. No. I'm not sure what you're saying. Rick mentioned 5-1 Habs Suzuki first goal. Not sure what you're saying there. Sorry, I can't interpret that. Phil, yeah, I try. Honestly, I try to get them so that they're under 3 minutes, so I can run them as the trailer, but not. I mean, they don't all work out that way. But yeah, I don't like them too long either. That one was nice. 4:45. It started 4:45. I added a couple seconds to it, so yeah. Yours first was Weird Al and Ace of Base. I never bought either. First time I ever heard of Weird Al was obviously in Montreal anyways, his first, the first thing I ever heard was Another One Rides the Bus, which was great. And it was great. I loved Weird Al when he first started, that's for sure. Phil, you never know how long it's going to, I don't know. I kind of try to shoot for 3, but if it's not going to be in 3 minutes, it's not going to bother me, and I don't cut anything. But yeah, personally, I like them the way, somewhere around what that last one was. Your first may have been, I don't know that album, Akinale. I don't know that album at all. Gislain says, sometimes I wish we got a senior hockey league like Sweden in Quebec. We got the same popular. Didn't we used to, though, have a senior hockey league? Gislain says his first was U2 War and Sunday Bloody Sunday. Yeah, I like that stuff. Their first album, U2, I liked a lot back in the day. Phil says, put it in your move song. What is that? I'm not sure what you're saying there. I'm missing something. I'm sorry. Akinale. Okay. The Put It in Your Mouth song. I don't know that. I don't think I ever heard. What band is that? And is that the name of the band? I never heard it. In the head-to-head league in fantasy, I have more wins than goalie starts. A goalie must have been chased from the game, and they ended up winning after the swap. Never had that happen yet. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I know I need my goalie to start tonight, or I don't get my stats at all. Not that they're good. He's winning anyway on the goalie stats who I'm playing against, but still. Standing Man's first was Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell. I was never a Meatloaf fan back then. I kind of like him now, but I was never much of a Meatloaf fan back then. My wife likes meatloaf a lot. Yeah, Canadian. I never heard. I might have seen it out there. Just I never heard it, and I never heard that song. I'll try to remember to do that. He's a kind of rapist. Excuse me. Sings a lot, so maybe a R&B singer. He does transcend genres. Yeah, I'll have to look at it. I might have seen the name. I know I never knowingly heard him. All right, I gotta go because it's time for me to go. I'll be back in 20 minutes with the live hangout. Hopefully, you guys will join me. You can get it on City TV tonight. It's a little bit more reliable than on online. So if you can get that, I would suggest watching it that way. I'm going to, and that way I get the goals first, and I like it. So I'll see you in 20 minutes. Until then, stay safe. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And I'll be back in 20 minutes. Ciao, everybody. See you soon. See you again soon.